There's a version of you that walks into any room and shifts the entire energy. Not because of looks, not because of fame, but because of presence. The kind of presence that makes people stop scrolling through their phones and look up. That version of you already exists inside. You've just been silencing it with doubt, overthinking, and the approval of people who don't even know who they are. You think you need to build confidence, but the truth is you just need to stop burying it. Confidence isn't learned, it's remembered. It's the natural state of someone who finally decides, I'm enough and I'm not shrinking anymore. Every day, your personality is being sculpted, not by big events, but by small invisible decisions. The way you wake up, the words you use when you talk about yourself, the tone you carry when no one is watching. Most people walk through life as copies, repeating, mimicking, imitating. But your true personality is magnetic only when it's authentic. Don't chase charm, chase truth. Because authenticity is louder than perfection. Every time you choose to be real instead of impressive, you add a new layer to your confidence. Confidence isn't about volume, it's about energy. You can whisper and still command attention if your energy is grounded. People confuse arrogance with confidence. Arrogance screams, but confidence radiates. It's a quiet storm that doesn't beg for validation. It doesn't need to say, look at me, because it says, I know who I am. That's the kind of power that makes life bend in your direction. And it begins with how you talk to yourself when nobody's around. Look at your habits. They're either feeding your confidence or your insecurity. The way you dress, walk, breathe, even sit. It all tells your subconscious what story to believe. Start carrying yourself like someone who already respects themselves. Because the body teaches the mind. Straighten your back, look people in the eye, and stop apologizing for existing. The world doesn't belong to the loud. It belongs to the certain. Be certain of your worth. Every morning, before you touch your phone, touch your soul. Sit still and remind yourself that you're not behind, you're just beginning. Stop scrolling through other people's highlight reels and start living your own. Comparison kills confidence faster than failure ever could. You can fail 100 times and still rise. But the moment you start comparing, you lose sight of your own lane. Your journey is sacred. Guard it from the noise of others. Speak with clarity, not just to others, but to yourself. Your words are commands to your subconscious. Every time you say I can't, your mind believes it. Every time you say I'm trying, it hears uncertainty. Replace it with I'm becoming. Speak like someone who expects transformation, not someone who's hoping for it. Because your words are the script, your future is rehearsing. Personality is not built overnight. It's built in every conversation, every choice, every response to discomfort. People will test you. They'll underestimate you. But that's good. Let them. Because real confidence is forged in the moments you could break, but don't. The next time someone dismisses you, don't shrink. Smile, because that's your sign that they're seeing your light, even if they can't handle it. Stop chasing approval. You're not here to be liked by everyone. You're here to be respected by yourself. Approval is rented. Respect is owned. When you start valuing your peace more than people's opinions, you'll walk differently. You'll talk differently. The same situations that once broke you will now look small. That's not arrogance, that's growth. Most people wear masks. They act confident online but collapse in silence. Real confidence doesn't need filters. It's in the eyes, in the calmness, in the silence between words. If you truly want to improve your personality, stop acting like you're someone else. The moment you stop pretending, your real charisma awakens. Because the world doesn't need another perfect face. It needs a real soul with fire. Stop waiting for motivation. Start acting with discipline. Motivation is a spark. It fades. Discipline is the flame. It burns forever. Every single confident person you admire started with awkwardness. They stumbled, they failed, they doubted, but they kept showing up. You can't think your way into confidence. You have to act your way into it. Move first. The confidence comes later. The secret to a powerful personality is not charm. It's consistency. Every day you show up for yourself, you're telling your mind, I can trust me. That's how inner confidence is born. Not from applause, not from attention, but from self-trust. Keep your promises, even the small ones, especially the small ones. Because broken promises to yourself destroy confidence silently. Confidence doesn't mean you always feel strong. It means you show up even when you don't. It's about keeping your power when life gets unpredictable. You might not control the world, but you control your response. And that's enough to change everything. When chaos hits, breathe and remember, your reaction defines your reality. Stay calm, not because life is easy, but because you've decided nothing will shake your peace again. There's a reason you meet certain people. They reflect what you either desire or need to heal. Every interaction is a mirror. The arrogant ones test your humility. The kind ones mirror your light. The fake ones reveal your boundaries. Pay attention. Life is always teaching you who you are and what you need to evolve. Don't take it personally. Take it as training. If you want confidence that lasts, live with integrity. Do what you say you'll do, even when it's hard. Confidence dies where self-betrayal begins. Stop saying yes when your soul screams no. Your boundaries are your armor. Every time you protect your peace, you upgrade your self-worth. Remember, you teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And finally, understand this, you are not lacking personality. You are hiding it. The world tried to make you forget who you are. But today, that ends. Confidence isn't something to find, it's something to remember. You were born with it. The only question is, are you ready to stop doubting and start becoming? The way you start your day determines the way your world responds to you. Don't just wake up, rise with intention. The first words you speak in the morning shape your vibration. Don't say I'm tired, say I'm ready. Don't drag yourself into the day. Walk in like you belong in every room your goals could ever take you to. You are not behind, you are building. You are not late, you are preparing. Speak life before the world even gets the chance to doubt you. There's something magnetic about people who know where they're going. They don't rush, they don't chase, they move with quiet certainty. That's confidence. Not arrogance, not noise, but direction. The more focused your purpose becomes, the more powerful your personality feels. Because confidence without direction is chaos. And purpose without confidence is silent. Together, they make you unstoppable. Every day, choose one thing that scares you, and do it anyway. Confidence is built in the moments that stretch your comfort zone. The fear you feel isn't a stop sign, it's a signal that you're stepping into power. Every what if I fail is an invitation to discover what if I fly. You don't grow by staying comfortable, you grow by standing in the fire long enough to realize it can't burn you anymore. Your personality is your message before you even speak. People can feel your energy before they hear your words. That's why it's not about how you look, but how you make others feel when they're around you. Do you bring peace or chaos? Confidence or doubt? Every day become more aware of the energy you carry. Because your presence is your power, and your power is contagious. Start talking to yourself like you talk to someone you love. Too often, your biggest critic lives in your own mind. You call yourself lazy, ugly, or weak. And then wonder why confidence never grows. Your words are spells. They either destroy or empower. From now on, every time your mind attacks you, respond with kindness. Not because it's soft, but because it's strength. Confidence grows in silence. When you stop needing to announce every step you take, you become dangerous. The loudest people are often the emptiest inside. True confidence doesn't broadcast, it moves in quiet purpose. It doesn't explain, it executes. Let people wonder how you do it. You don't owe them your process. You only owe yourself the promise to keep rising. If you want a powerful personality, master emotional control. Anyone can smile when things go right. Real strength is staying calm when everything goes wrong. The world belongs to those who don't get easily shaken. You can be kind and still fierce. You can be patient and still powerful. The one who can't be provoked can't be defeated. Stop trying to impress people who wouldn't clap for you even if you succeeded. Confidence is not built on validation. It's built on independence. The more you detach from needing approval, the more free you become. Remember, rejection doesn't reduce your value. It reveals who's not ready for your energy. Keep shining anyway. Be curious about life. People with great personalities are curious, not judgmental. They listen more than they speak. They learn from everyone. The rich, the poor, the broken, the healed. Curiosity softens arrogance. It gives you depth, and depth is magnetic. You can't fake it. It comes from truly caring about understanding the world around you. The mirror doesn't just reflect your face, it reflects your story. Look at yourself and remember how far you've come. The nights you cried quietly, the days you kept going with a broken spirit, the dreams you protected when no one else believed. That's confidence. That's the foundation of your strength. Don't forget what it took to stand here. Learn to pause before reacting. The most powerful people aren't impulsive, they're intentional. The pause between action and reaction is where maturity lives. It's where your personality evolves. Anyone can shout back, anyone can argue. But it takes real power to stay composed, to smile instead of snapping. That's how you become unforgettable, not by noise, but by grace under fire. Don't chase perfection, chase progress. Confidence isn't about becoming flawless, it's about being fearless enough to grow publicly. Let people see your process. Let them see your mistakes, your evolution, your journey. Confidence is transparency with courage. It's saying, yes, I'm still becoming, but I'm proud of who I'm becoming. Every time you forgive yourself, your personality brightens. Guilt and shame dull your aura. Let them go. You did the best you could with what you knew then. Now you know better, so you'll do better. That's what evolution looks like. Forgive yourself not because you deserve excuses, but because you deserve peace. Confidence doesn't need permission, it needs decision. The moment you stop asking, am I good enough? And start saying, I'm improving every day, your entire energy changes. People can sense that. The universe can sense that. Decision is magnetic. When you decide who you are, everything begins to align with that version of you. Remember this. Improving your personality isn't about changing who you are. It's about returning to who you are before the world made you doubt it. Somewhere inside you is the most confident, kind, powerful version of yourself, untouched by insecurity, unbroken by criticism. Your job every day is to reconnect with that version. Not to chase it, but to become it again. Personality isn't built in the spotlight, it's built in the dark. In the moments no one sees, when you choose discipline over comfort, gratitude over complaint, and peace over drama. That's where your foundation strengthens. The world only sees the results, but your true transformation happens in silence. Don't underestimate the quiet hours. They're molding you into someone unshakable. There's something special about people who don't chase attention but still get it. That's what authenticity does. It attracts without effort. When you stop trying to prove yourself, you start to glow differently, because your worth no longer depends on applause. It comes from alignment. Be so real that pretending feels exhausting. Be so true that the fake can't stand near you. Your body language speaks before your words ever do. Lift your head. Relax your shoulders. Walk like you're guided, not lost. People can sense hesitation before you even open your mouth. Your posture is a message to the world, I know who I am. Every gesture, every movement, every breath, let it communicate self-respect. Confidence is not something you wear, it's something you carry. Learn to be comfortable with silence. Most people feel it because they fear it. But silence is where power lives. It's where reflection sharpens understanding. When you don't rush to speak, you create space. And in that space, people lean in. Silence doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you value what's worth saying. Let your eyes show kindness and strength together. A confident personality doesn't need to be intimidating. It can be warm, inviting, yet unbreakable. The most powerful people don't make others feel small. They make them feel seen. True confidence lifts, not crushes. Remember, your aura becomes your legacy. People won't recall your words. They'll remember how your energy made them feel. Start saying no without guilt. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve you, you drain your confidence. Boundaries are the framework of self-respect. You're not rude for protecting your time, you're responsible. Confidence grows in the soil of clarity. Know what you want, know what you refuse. The more honest your no becomes, the more powerful your yes feels. Your inner circle defines your energy. If you surround yourself with constant negativity, you'll start doubting your own light. But when you keep company with people who dream, build, and uplift, your personality starts expanding effortlessly. Energy is contagious. Choose wisely who gets access to yours. Protect your vibe like your future depends on it, because it does. Every confident person once stood where you are, uncertain, afraid, and unsure. But they kept walking. Confidence doesn't come all at once. It builds in layers. Every time you face fear, you earn another layer. Every time you rise after falling, another. Until one day you realize you've become the person you once admired. Your personality reflects your inner dialogue. If your mind is full of chaos, your energy will be restless. But if your thoughts are aligned with gratitude, your presence becomes soothing. Start training your inner voice to be your ally, not your enemy. Confidence is not built in mirrors, it's built in the mind. What you believe internally eventually shows externally. Stop explaining yourself. The more you try to justify your worth, the more you drain it. You don't need to convince anyone who you are. Your actions already do that. Silence speaks volumes. The more secure you become, the less you'll feel the need to prove anything. Because confidence doesn't chase understanding, it commands it. Be unpredictable in your growth. Don't let people label you as who you were last year. Evolve so fast that even your reflection takes a moment to recognize you. Reinvention is not instability, it's evolution. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're supposed to expand. Keep surprising yourself. Keep upgrading your identity until even your fears can't find you anymore. Every night, reflect. Ask yourself, did I live as my highest self today? Not perfectly, but intentionally. Improvement starts with awareness. The more conscious you become of your reactions, habits, and choices, the faster your personality sharpens. The best version of you isn't built in one grand moment. It's built daily, through hundreds of tiny awakenings. Confidence without kindness is emptiness dressed in ego. Be bold but stay gentle. Speak truth but with compassion. The rarest personalities are those that can inspire strength without arrogance and love without weakness. That's the kind of energy that changes rooms, hearts, and even destinies. Power and grace, that's your balance. You'll know your confidence is growing when peace becomes your priority. When gossip starts to bore you. When competition turns into inspiration. When validation loses its grip. That's when you've arrived. Your peace is your crown. Don't drop it for anyone. Protect it, polish it, and wear it daily. Because when your soul is calm, your confidence becomes undeniable. And remember, improving yourself doesn't mean hating who you are. It means loving yourself enough to evolve. You are not broken. You are unfinished. You're not lost. You're learning. Growth is not rejection of your past. It's the celebration of your potential. Day is a fresh chance to rewrite your story. Start writing it with self-belief, not self-doubt. Confidence means walking into uncertainty with faith instead of fear. You won't always know what's next, but trust that the universe moves when you do. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. It doesn't exist. The people who inspire the world aren't the ones who had everything figured out, they're the ones who took one bold step at a time, even when their voice shook. If you want a magnetic personality, stop chasing attention and start chasing growth. Time you upgrade your mind, your energy follows. Read, listen, observe. Learn from pain instead of escaping it. The most confident people are not the loudest, they're the most aware. Awareness makes you powerful, because once you understand yourself, no one can control you with opinions. Scar you carry adds texture to your story. Stop hiding your wounds. Confidence isn't pretending to be untouched. It's showing your strength because you've been hurt and healed anyway. Your struggles make you relatable. Your recovery makes you radiant. Don't conceal your story. Someone out there is waiting to believe in their own healing because of yours. Be intentional with your appearance. Not for validation, but as self-respect. Dress in a way that reminds you who you are becoming. When you look at yourself and feel aligned with your future, your energy naturally elevates. It's not vanity, it's vibration. Presentation isn't about impressing others. It's about signaling to your own mind that you're stepping into higher standards. You will meet people who won't understand your growth. Let them misunderstand. You owe no explanation for evolving. Some people only love the version of you that tolerated less. Don't shrink back to fit their comfort. If they're meant for your next level, they'll rise too. If not, thank them for the chapter and keep walking toward your expansion. Confidence isn't loud success. It's quiet persistence. It's the mornings when no one claps, but you still show up. It's the nights when doubt screams, louder than dreams, but you don't quit. The world sees the spotlight moment, but confidence is built in every unseen repetition. Every time you rise again, you're telling your soul, we don't break here. Never forget that humility and confidence are twins, not enemies. Real strength doesn't need to announce itself. The most confident person in the room is often the calmest one. They don't need to dominate, they lead with presence. Confidence says, I know my worth. Humility adds, and I don't need to prove it. That's divine balance. Be aware of your energy before you enter a room. Confidence starts before the first word is spoken. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, and step in knowing you bring value. People won't always remember your achievements, but they'll never forget your energy. That's your invisible signature. Every space you walk into, leave it brighter than you found it. Learn to listen more deeply. Truly listening is an art that transforms personalities. When you listen not to reply, but to understand, people feel seen. And when people feel seen, they remember you. Confidence is not about talking more, it's about connecting deeper. Your presence becomes unforgettable when your attention becomes sincere. Celebrate small wins. Every time you honor your own progress, no matter how tiny, you reinforce your belief system. Confidence grows through acknowledgement. Don't wait for massive milestones. Celebrate the discipline, the self-control, the quiet victories that no one applauds. That's where greatness is born. You're building an empire within yourself, brick by brick, day by day. Be mindful of your emotions, don't suppress them. Understand them. Emotional intelligence is the crown jewel of a powerful personality. When you can read a room, when you can sense energy shifts, when you can stay centered through chaos, that's confidence in motion. It's not control over others, it's mastery over yourself. Confidence also means vulnerability. It's the courage to say, I don't know or I need help without shame. People mistake vulnerability for weakness, but it's the opposite. It's truth in motion. When you stop pretending to have it all together, your authenticity becomes magnetic. Because real always wins over perfect, always. Each day, choose one habit that aligns with your future self. Read for 10 minutes, journal your thoughts, practice gratitude, stand tall, smile with purpose. Small daily actions are sacred. They reprogram your mind quietly, consistently, permanently. Consistency is louder than talent. Keep showing up until confidence becomes your default state. And when you fall, because you will, don't curse the fall, thank it. Every failure strips away illusions and reveals who you truly are. Confidence isn't born in comfort. It's born in resilience. The person who rises after every defeat becomes untouchable. Because once you realize you can rebuild, fear loses all its power over you. So here's your reminder. You don't need to become someone else to be confident. You need to return to yourself. The bold, pure, unapologetic self that existed before fear took over. Every day, take one step closer to that version. Stand tall, speak truth, walk with light. Because the world doesn't need another imitation. It needs you, fully awakened, fully confident, and completely alive.